Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to out with another video. We're doing reality roundup where we talk about the most salacious news and reality television. Okay, so first I wanted to get into this show. So there's going to be a new show called The Garcelle Club. Okay, not the girls, the Garcelle Club, and it's going to be produced by Ray J, and also Wack100 is helping him out with that. First of all, this don't even sound right. Imagine Wack100 coming out to welcome the cast and basically say, "Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Garcelle Club. Y'all T-Guas." Like, come on, like, it's giving you guys are using the trans community to gain more views, and it's annoying. So on this show, they're going to put 12 trans girls in a home like Bad Girls Club. And at this point, damn, Bunin Murray needs to send y'all a cease and desist, because it's getting ridiculous at this point. Everybody nowadays, I feel like, is just so unoriginal. Like, just come up with your own ish.
We got Tronics Network, which is a Zeus style network that me and Ray J's doing, and I'm partnered with him. We're launching December, January. We got our first show is crazy, called The Girls Club. 12 transgenders in the house. It's crazy. 17 shots emptied in the parking lot. It's crazy.
Like, it's just a crook to me helping produce a trans girls club type of show. Like, it just doesn't, it doesn't make sense to me. Unless you're Blueface, then it clicks, right? Now, Ray J's behind this project, and some of the people that y'all gonna see on this show, y'all, is SoCal Barbie, okay? Okay, she's gonna be a part of it, and also Akasha Bentley. Now, I like Akasha, okay? She's a Florida girl, and I like her. She's funny, she's talented, she made music, all of that. She's an influencer, so on and so forth. I like Akasha Bentley a lot, and I don't mind too much Barbie. I just think Barbie let too much people play in her face. The problem with it is this show, I feel like, is may kind of exploit the T-girls more than some of the other shows have already. Now, with this show comes some drama too. So if y'all don't know Gemini Films on YouTube, shout out to Gemini Films. I did interview him. Make sure y'all check out that video if y'all haven't, okay? I interviewed him like 2022, I think. Now, Gemini Films, you guys, dropped the show called The Dolls. And then soon after, we see Isaiah from South Central Baddies promote a show called South Central Dollhouse. And then after comes the Garcelle Club. Now, Mr. Gemini Films was not too happy about this because he felt like they're sort of ripping off of him, which Gemini Films, God bless you, because they've been ripping off of Gemini Films for I don't know how long. Nat done finessed Gemini Films and stolen the Bad Boys idea, kind of, took the Bad Boys idea, kind of ran with it. A whole bunch of other stuff to come up. Next thing you know, all these web reality series are coming out. So Gemini Films, to me, is a huge originator of a lot of stuff. And the problem with me with this whole situation, to me, is like the originality in this generation lacks like a motherfucker. Like, nobody is original to their ideas. Like, you'll literally make a video on here, you'll go live, you'll have somebody go live again with the same topic at the same time you going live to try to get your views to go over there. You feel me? They'll do that, which it's like really irritating because it's like you're not creative enough to come up with your own type of ideas. You just want to piggyback off of somebody's ideas, hoping that it works for you. Now, out of these three shows, I feel like the Garcelle Club will probably do the best. If y'all don't know, Ray J took a huge hand in the conversation. The conversation is his, and a huge hand in Zeus. So I just think his production value is going to probably be a lot better than all three. Of course, Karan doesn't have the funds that a Ray J has or Now That's TV has. Like, let's keep it about. Like, he just doesn't. So I just think that, TV show-wise, we're going to get a better show out of the Garcelle Club. They're going to do more in the house than just sit in the house, go out one time, and then thump, 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 all up in the house and do nothing else. That's what we're going to get at Sausage or Doll House. Okay? And the dolls, I feel like we'll probably get a lot more storyline and everything like that. But like I said, the production quality is not going to be extremely high because Quran is literally doing it off the muscle. He's working on his lonely. So, of course, he has a team. But, of course, like I said, it's not as big of a team as these networks that are basically eating a little bit off of his idea. Okay, now he did go live on YouTube, not live, but he made a video on YouTube and sort of addressed this. If y'all want to check it out, he put it under Let's Address It, I Don't Care Anymore under Gemini Films. Okay, so like I said, I've been watching Gemini Films for a long period of time, so I just know that he's very creative in the ideas that he does come up with. Some people do bite off of it, so I would like to give him his flowers now. Okay, what Wendy Williams did. Okay, that was your flowers, Quran. Congrats to you, mama. All right. Now with this show, you guys, it's going to be, I guess they pick like T-girls that are influential, whatever. And Barbie has went live a couple of times, kind of said that she's gotten to a couple of fights in there. So we should expect some thumping within the show. We should expect a good amount of drama within the show as well. I'm just confused as to why Wack100 would be around this. Now we've all heard the alleged rumors. You've seen the pictures of him, his butt in the air. So, who knows? Okay. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Zeus comes out with a show after this called Chicks with Dicks. Like that's just how people are so unoriginal nowadays. Like he was gonna come around like Chicks with Dicks. I'm not gonna be surprised. Wait for it. That's the type of name they're gonna put for their trans show. All right. Now, next I wanted to get into, you guys, is I am gonna be watching it, of course, and covering the Graz Club. Okay, so we'll see how that works out. Boosie, you guys, is still bothering TS. I guess he developed a crush. I really feel like he has a crush on TS Madison. TS Madison. I know you put your D away, because you don't want to do any more films, but I feel like it's appropriate, and I'm not mocking TS because she probably talks about her D, okay? Anytime somebody tries her, I think it's appropriate that you pull it out and give Boosie a taste of what he's been missing, okay? Because I think he's aching for the D. Now, he added her and said, you still seem offended. No, he put Trans Maddie, TR Madison 1, that's not my community. That's your community. And before I said anything, this movie was labeled a lesbian classic all over the internet. Shaking my head, why you? And then he started going off in a tangent. And TS Madison replied back and said, let's get our grammatical errors correct first and then return to this conversation between adults. The conversation to me, Boosie, is deaded. So why are you continuing to bothering at her? You're clearly not going to change your stance. So I don't get the point of communicating with the TS still. All right. Now, a lot of you guys were in my comments. Y'all say y'all stand with Boosie. Y'all stand with Boosie. I don't stand with Boosie. I feel like the movie was rated incorrectly, not just based off of the lesbian scene, like y'all say, was so that peck. It should have been rated R just off of the violence, the sexual nature. Just put the gay stuff aside. Let's say the gay stuff wasn't in there. There was up in there, Glocks everywhere, a big Uzi. They fighting in there. They bop all over the speakeasy. Okay, not even a bar. The speakeasy. They bopping, boop, bop, bop all over the speakeasy. Fighting all over the speakeasy. That's rated R type of stuff. I don't feel like it should have been rated PG-13. That way, there would be no excuse of kids being in the theater. I'm bringing my kids after you hear about all these gay scenes that you claim is just so inappropriate. Why still bring your kids? That's my whole thing. I just feel like if you're bringing kids to a movie, you should do your research on that movie, especially if it's as big of a movie as this, to know that, hey, should I bring my kids or not? If there's some in there I don't want them to see. The moment you look up Color Purple, you're going to see the gay stuff. And it's in the original movie. And it's in the book. So there's no way you should have not known this and not done your research before you brought your kids. For the kids, like Tara said. Okay, now it looks like Milan got into the beef as well. Mother Milan's gonna stick his head in. Now, Mother Milan says, y'all want to know something? I'm so effing sick of Boosie lame A. You mean to tell me you walked out on Color Purple when the gay love scene happened, but stayed when the art scene beating M and selling little B black girls occurred? Typical. Slow A contradicting A dweeb. All right. Now, he also tagged Boosie and said, it's obvious you never read the book. Probably never read any book for that matter. But I guess because it's not two red bones kissing in the back seat, it's a problem. Coming from the same man who hired professional 304s and strippers to have sex with his underage son, who has a daughter who's a stud and who is also in the rainbow community business every week. I'm not really surprised. Soft, ignorant, slow, short bus, riding yellow eyes, bobblehead, a okay. See, Bia, I'm calling you out. You be the first one to call out my girl Liddy, okay, about the yellow eyes and stuff. But Miss Boosie got them yellow eyes too. So yeah, Bia, you watching this? All right, now Boosie got a wind of the tag and said, "Shut your up," and DM'd him. I'm guessing. Y'all gonna stop feeding into Boosie's drama. This is the thing. He wants the attention. I think he thrives off of stuff like this. He thrives off of getting the attention from the LGBTQ. I really feel like he goes home, he's like, man, like I got these little faggots talking about me, like they talking all that gay shit. It's so easy to make them mad, man. Like all you gotta do is tweet something about the kids and they just get mad, man. Like look at it, man. Look at it. Look at that chick with that dick talking all that shit. It's so easy to get them niggas provoked, nigga. Like he goes home and rants and kikis about it. All right. So I don't get why they keep giving him the attention that he needs. I feel like if we all ignore him, he would just all go away about this topic. All right. So he says, so y'all, Lil Boosie soft A, big booby head, zombie eye, baby Frankenstein looking A. You do look like Frankenstein though, Boosie. You don't even need a Halloween costume. You could just go as yourself and wear, a suit, like like one of those working suits. By telling me to shut my ass up after he followed me, by the way. Ooh, which is very, let me find out you wanted Milan's Big W cakes. Listen, Boosie saw Milan on top of that motorcycle. For the girls that know, when he was propped upside that motorcycle and his dungarees was hanging out, Boosie saw that on Google Images and didn't know what to do with himself. By telling me to shut my up after he followed me, by the way, which is interesting because yes, I am a F-bomb, but I'm comfortable as such. Comfortable in my skin. I live in my truth, and I'm living in my truth. I can clock another D-eater from a mile away. No matter how DL and T-phobic they portraying to be, and homophobic. My dear brother, Lil Tootie, thanks for the follow, sister. I don't know if you've always had an attraction to the girls, Uchi booty, but this F word appreciates your support. Maybe when you was in jail and you watched them men pounding each other's backs out for 5 minutes instead of walking away, turning your head or closing your eyes is when your tootie first started twitching. Is this when you wish it was in your Debbie cakes? I'm sorry to tell you, you don't have to pretend you don't like the D stuff anymore, friend. Stop calling me an F slur to signify your hypermasculinity. Don't bother me either. Follow me to watch me like you was watching the girls. F, then acting like you don't like it. Just come out, Auntie Bushi. Your daughter came out. Why can't you? It's 2024. A lot of people don't talk about the jail trauma. I feel like that's something that dudes like Boosie need to go to jail for, because that's where it may stem from. Because imagine you having to fight for your virginity for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that might affect you in a way. And I'm being serious. I know be a little funny about it. But, like, you never know how that mentally might have an effect on you. So I really feel like Boosie needs to go and get therapy for this type of thing, because he's one of the main ones that speak out unwarranted about these situations all the time. Okay? There's no way this man did not know there was a kissing lesbian scene when this was discussed all over the internet before he saw that movie. Okay? I'm just saying. All right, next I wanted to get into, you guys, is Garcelle. So Garcelle sat with Dorit and did the Lord's work and basically tried to tell her how, bitch, you're a Karen. And you need to know you're a Karen because of some of the stuff you say. Now, I like Dorit's fashions. That's the one good quality about the bitch. But she's a liar. She fakes an accent. You can never trust a bitch who fakes an accent. Ever. Okay? She fakes an accent and is very dramatic and plays the victim role all too well. So one of the recent episodes on Housewives, she basically told Garcelle that she was attacked, like she attacked her about something she said. Mind you, literally all Garcelle literally said was like, hey, she said something to the effect that, hey, like, you shouldn't do this, you're embarrassing her, something like that. She said the word attack, which to me, you shouldn't have used that. Y'all got to understand, Garcelle sometimes is filming with a whole cast of white women. So certain words may not hit the right way. It's crazy to me how there's fans under her comments roasting her, going in on her because she told her, I don't like the way you said that and I don't like the way it made me feel. And they're acting as if Garcelle came in there with an anti-Semitism type of costume on. It just doesn't make sense. I'm surprised Dorit didn't call, are you anti-Semitic? Like, I was, if she had said that, I think Garcelle would have had all rights to slap the accent on her mouth. She would have been speaking perfect English by the time that scene would have been done. Okay? Because it'd be the nerve for Dorit. Dorit, to me, has so much privilege to the fact where she just thinks that the world revolves around her. Now, when she told her, I don't like the way sometimes that you do and say certain things, she basically said, but I'm Jewish, Garcelle. What do you mean? Like that means anything. Just because you're Jewish doesn't mean crap, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're still seen as a white woman. I feel like she uses that Jewish crush to try to make Garcelle look like a villain, and to me, it's not working. A lot of these trolls and a lot of these people with these pat mentalities will go in on Garcelle just because they don't feel like she speaks her mind enough. Now, Garcelle, I'm getting on you too. You don't like Dorit, and you need to tell her, I don't like you, bitch. And that's just that. We could be cordial, we could film the show. Just like they do on Potomac. Candace will tell, Candace told Giselle, like, we don't like each other. It is what it is. We're going to film around each other. That's it. Same with Wendy. Giselle, I don't like you. Robin, you know I don't like you. But hey, we got to film a show. We'll be cordial around each other. I won't pop you upside the face. Okay? That's what she basically needs to tell Dorit. Be upfront and honest. Stop trying to tippy toe and pussyfoot around it and just tell the bitch, I don't like you. That's it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't think Dorit, that's why I don't think Garcelle gets with this whole situation. Be honest and upfront and let her know you don't like her. Okay? And Dorit, she does come off to me as a Karen. I feel like some of the stuff that she says, I'll never forget this one scene when they sat at the table. The way Dorit screamed at Garcelle, I cringed. They were just talking, and she's like, Garcelle, let me talk. She said it like she was like a angry white woman that just seen a black man just entering that she did not want to come in the room. She's like, what are you doing here? Like, the scream was loud. I'm like, whoa. Garcelle's like, I would have cussed her ass out. Like, who the you think you yell like? That's what the thing Garcelle needs to do. She needs to cuss them out a couple of times so they know not to fuck with her and try her in certain ways, so that way they'll move accordingly. Okay? Since then, Dorit has been posting pictures upon pictures of, you know, the fact that she lives in a bubble. And she also recently posted a picture with a black guy. I mean, with a black girl acting as if, you know, I would play the video, you guys, of the scene, but, you know, Bravo does not play when it comes to copyright. So it's on the Neighborhood Talk and also all over Twitter. Posted this recently, which you just further proving it, using the fact that she's Jewish as an excuse. Goodbye. Okay, it's full of shit. All right. Now, there's this video going viral, you guys, of basically a Las Vegas judge handing out a sentencing for this man. Apparently, this man has had about a couple of violent instances, a long history of violent instances against women. And the sentencing, just the way that the judge did it, do I feel like it was a little deserved? A little bit. Let me tell y'all why. That man, you could clearly tell, has a mental issue. So why you would put yourself in danger for saying it like that in a type of way? And everybody in that courthouse needs to get fired. Y'all didn't react fast enough. Y'all waited. What y'all thought he was gonna do? Hop on the table and give her a high five? He did with his hand to the back of her head. Like, I just don't get how quick they didn't move. Like, if had that have been a Florida, California, Texas courtroom, baby, that nigga would have been down before he even got a foot a step. Because clearly you could tell by the mugshot, just by the way that this whole situation happened, he's clearly not right in the head. All right? And I think the sentencing that he got was the correct sentencing. You know why? Because the way you reacted. Thank God. It's better the judge than victims out there in the world. That's just what I think.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else.
See that smiling right there? That's that same smile when people walk beside you, older white folks right behind you. They're like, that's that smile. She did that's that smile. You shouldn't have did that. I'd have been like, well, I'm sorry, but I just, but yeah, buddy, you're standing there for another simmer, another year, my guy. Yeah. Yeah, you're staying there. Yeah. That's what got him.
Else, because I just can't with that history.
I just can't with that history. Another thing, you didn't have to say all that. To me, I just feel like a courthouse is already such a tense situation. I've been in them. Okay, it's such an intense situation. So it's like, why would you feel me, make it more intense and add the attitude with it and to try to be jokey with it? And I'm not excusing what he did. He should have never did that. And like I said, the sentencing she gave him, he deserves it 100% because look how he reacted. He clearly has issues with anger. He clearly allegedly has mental issues. So thank God that judge gave him that sentencing. But all the attitude and the extra, it wasn't needed. That's just it.
In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court.
Hey! Whoa! Hey!
Whoa. Child, that flag dropped for his liberty. And in my opinion, the bailiff needs to be promoted as chief officer of the court because the way he reacted was a quicker reaction than the police officers that was next to him standing there. All right. Standing there, not doing anything but watching. And you know the lawyer couldn't stand her ass because he was looking over like, get her. Like Mimi said, do it. Get her again. Hit her one more time. Like Mimi said, he did one of those. Like, let me know what y'all think about some of these topics down below, okay? And also, we're going to be live on Twitch tonight. So make sure y'all join that Twitch because that's where we can really talk our shit, okay? Leave your comments down below, and we're out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.